Greetings, ladies and gentlefish, and welcome back to Final Fantasy IX. Last time we found ourselves kicking... well, I say kicking. We found ourselves watching Alexandria burn, basically. And lots of melodramatic stuff about holy eidolons summoning and all that claptrap. This time we are going to... ooh, back into dramatic music. We are going to take on Tantarion. Now, this guy isn't strictly speaking a boss, and you can have fought this chap before when you were here to rescue Princess Garnet from Zorn and Thorn and their various machinations. However, at the time, the guy's not trivial even now, put it that way. So at the guy, defeating him was very definitely not a foregone conclusion. So with that in mind, we're doing it a little bit later on in the game, essentially. Now this guy isn't strictly speaking a boss. The game does not treat him as a boss. However, you really should. He is not a trivial opponent in the slightest. We're going to get on... so I'm just going to briefly mention exactly how to beat the guy, and then we'll go and find him. So he's a book, essentially. And in order to fight him... oh, I just mentioned at the moment, he is weak to Devil Killer. He is a Devil Book. Yeah, I know, go figure. No, a Devil Book. Devil Killer is a thing, Demon Killer in this game is not. So I'm just... well, I'm just being specific, because, yeah. I don't want people looking for an ability that doesn't exist. So you want Devil Killer, which Amaranth here, for example. You also want Antibody. So we got Antibody here, we don't need Jelly, Insomniac, or Fleagill. We'll go with Counter. Let's whack add status on, that won't really do anything. We happy with this? Bandit, Antibody. Ability up, Gamble Defense, Devil Killer, Distract HP up 20%, that's fine. Level up, Body Temp Cover, Bright Eyes, Antibody. We might as well throw in for good measure some add status or something, because why on earth not seize? As for Vivi, let's get rid of Auto Potion. Get rid of High Tide. We still can't get rid of Life, so never mind. Let's go with High Tide. And throw in that status in good measure. Okay, so here is the tic-tac that you want to use. Well, actually, before we go and find Tantarion specifically, you can, if you want, by the way, wander the castle and talk to people like chefs and whatnot, and talk to them, and you tell them there is impending doom, and they will run away and save themselves. And you get to feel like the big hero. And go and do that by all means if you want. The game doesn't specifically reward you for doing so. For example, Yite, and he just runs off, and you can do this with all the people. Yite in the kitchens, and then all the people in the library. I'm not too fussed about doing it. I might just do it anyway. It doesn't really take long. But like I said, the game doesn't actually reward you for doing so. Is there anyone over here we can warn of their impending... no, we're going to come back to this later on, because that's where Tantarion is. Yay! We'll come back to that in a moment. So yeah, you can warn these guys that, you know, their lives are going to be forfeit if they ain't careful, and they'll run away and do you good deed. But as I say, the game doesn't actually specifically reward you for doing so, which I think is kind of a shame, but what do I know. So that's the kitchens. Let's go and have a look over here. Right, so we're just going to talk to these people. There are enemies in town, well I guess we had better escape. And so he very calmly walks out. Has your highness evacuated the castle yet? So this is one half of the library, and Tantarion can be found in the other half of the library. He is a book after all. So, let's talk to these peeps about and get them the hell out of Dodge. Really? We're under attack? And he slowly makes his exit. I see, I'm leaving right now. Right. So, Tantarion. You attack him physically, and he'll open at a page, there's a book, remember, that corresponds to the amount of damage you dealt him. His main body lies between pages 150 and 200. before you find his main body, he attacks you with some relatively strong attacks. He's not to be taken lightly. Physical attacks, but they do kind of hurt. Once his body opens, he reverts to just trying to poison you, hence the antibody ability for the entire party. At this point, don't attack him physically because he'll just close up again and you have to refine his body once more. But have VV magic the Wazinga out of it. So VV, I'm pretty sure at the moment, yeah, so you're basically talking about second level elemental spells. It's pretty much the most powerful thing you've got at the moment. He is not weak to any particular element. The only well, he is weak to a particular element, holy, but you don't have access to any holy-based attacks, so you can't take advantage of it. The only thing you can take advantage of is Devil Killer, which honestly isn't actually that helpful because you're only going to be using physical attacks before the guy reveals his main body, at which point he takes very little damage. The damage you're going to be doing is once his body is revealed. His body is revealed for a limited period of time. VV wails on him whilst his body is revealed. Before his body is revealed, just have VV focus up. When his body is revealed, have Zidane steal all of the things. Feel free to have him do that beforehand as well. And then you can have Amaranth use Chakra to restore people's hit points and MP. If you're doing this back on disc 2, then you'll basically have the same party at a lower level. But instead of Amaranth, you'll have Steiner, who is honestly less useful because Steiner is all about that physical damage, which in this fight is just not really a thing. Now, this fight is not trivial. Having said that, I don't think he's ever actually killed me, though, of course, this will now be the one playthrough where he does. You go up to this book just here, question mark appears. I hear someone talking, try to listen. Challenge me if you dare. Challenge. Now, there's no boss music for this is just regular battle music. Like I said, the game doesn't actually treat this guy as a boss proper. But you should, because he is not trivial. He's packing around 21,000 hit points, which, bearing in mind, the last boss you had was packing about 9,000. This is a considerable step up. So here we go. We hit him for 40 damage. He opens at page 40. Nothing was found on that page. Amaranth's then going to attack him. Oh, Edge on VV. That does a reasonable amount of damage. Page 71 this time. Let's just throw a high potion at VV. Nothing on that page. Zidane. Page 125. Nothing doing. So Freya's going to use a high potion. Well, VV's going to focus for more of that sweet, sweet magic. Freya's going to throw a high potion at VV. And then hopefully Amaranth is going to find the guy's body. Edge on VV again. That gets kind of irritating. 29. There we go. Page 154. I've been found. Oh no. So VV, you are now going to hit him with magic. Rise Wind will allow you to restore MP, but it's not very efficient. No, sorry, that's the one that casts regen. All party members. Let's do that thing. And we're going to have Chakra on VV. I even missed, just for added hilarity. So Rise Wind from Freya. That puts the regen status on our entire party. Probably should have done that at the beginning, but I forgot that it was an option. Because I'm an idiot. Chakra on VV, restore some hit points and restore some MP as well. Why not? There we go. We can keep ourselves going in this fight. Stolen Ether now. Now, interestingly, Freya's dragon abilities do, I believe, count as magic, but you're not going to be doing a huge amount of damage. Let's just try it. If I get this wrong, I'm going to be irritated, but, we'll see. There we go, guard, because Amaranth do not care about the shenanigans. There we go, 420 damage. And we'll steal from him again, another fire at him from VV. And this is, you just rinse and repeat. Couldn't steal anything, dude. Rinse and repeat the fight at this point. We'll throw another Lancer in his general direction. Poison, and we'll Chakra Freya this time to restore some MP to her. And so at this stage, it's pretty trivial, as long as you've got protection against the poison status effect. If you haven't, then you really should, because otherwise this is going to be potentially still quite painful. Couldn't steal anything. Okay, we'll throw another Lancer at him then. We'll Chakra Amaranth so he can restore his own MP. Get more damage. He does look quite cute, you're right. But, I mean, if you try and do this on Disc 2, he is an utter pain in the wazoo. Because they don't... I know he does. They don't make him any less powerful or anything. I know. Yes, he does look like Lucas the Spider, which is very adorable, yes. Let's restore some MP to Freya again, try and steal some more. More damages! And rinse and repeat. The guy's actually had his body out for a while now, that sounds weird. Longer than I expected, but we'll run with it. Couldn't steal anything. Lancer again. BB's just nuking this guy. Flare on BB because we want that MP back. See ya! And he disappears like the wonderful person that he is. So we need to go and find his body once again. And now this Lancer's kind of going to be wasted, which is slightly irritating. Never mind. Because it doesn't actually hit. I feel I should point out at this point, I believe he's actually immune to magic, so you have to use the different attacks. And we'll restore some MP to VV. And then he'll focus. 51. Nothing on this page. Yeah, we know. We're looking for page 150 to 200. If you overshoot, it resets, and that can be slightly irritating. Hey, Paper Storm on everyone. Ouch. Pretty much the paper cuts of death. I really should have put Rise Wing up again, shouldn't I? Oh well. Focus. Page 129. And which means I'm pretty sure one attack from Freya should put us over page 150, which will be nice. Focus from BB. Oh, he does Doom on people, which is annoying. So Freya is going to die, unfortunately. But at least we found his body. Page 173. Sorry? Before Freya does go down, she can Rise Wing everyone, so we can be restoring some health. She survives that long, of course. Honestly, your party isn't going to be fighting again anytime soon. So, if Freya does fight Bucket here, it's really not the end. Or when Freya fights Bucket, it really isn't the end of the world. I mean, I'd still like to have her up for the fight. That was quite a lot of damage. Poison! Oh no! Phoenix down. Freya. Also, I'd like Freya alive because, well, experience. And because we haven't used her in a while, she's relatively low level. Another 3,500. You can see we're racking up the damage quite quickly here. Chakra on fire. Couldn't steal anything. focuses here or there. Bearing in mind, focus isn't just the next spell, it remains throughout the entire battle. And BB can be dealing large amounts of damage. Fire! This will be another like 3k. Oh, there we go. He's actually dead. 3,500. Voila. So, the amount of XP isn't bad. It's more meaningful, obviously, when you're lower level, but still nice. The 30 ability points, though, is a lot. You also get running shoes, and well, I've got another Remore card. Running shoes allow you to learn auto haste as an ability. You are worthy. Done. Show us what you got. Right. Let's check people's equipment. So we've learned sacrifice. Let's swap that out for an angel bless. Twist headband. Done. Let's go with the survival vest, and that belt can be swapped out for something else. Let's go with lapis lazuli. Diamond can be swapped out for moonstone. Mithril armor can go to plate mail. Thunder gloves for diamond gloves. Barber for Lamia's tiara, and the mithril spear for a partisan. Oakstar, I'm pretty sure for Vivi, unfortunately, we don't have much equipment for him to currently use that would be new and shiny. Leather wrist. No. Silk robe. Nope. Rebirth ring. Okay, still learning. And that can be swapped out for aquamarine. Why not? Yeah, devil killer. Wrist, we'll swap that out for leather wrist, bandana, for bright eyes, and we'll swap out cat's claws for knuckles. Right, and let's just have a quick look at their abilities. HP up 20%, distract. Doesn't really matter at the moment, to be honest, because you're not going to have another fight for a while. Just checking to see what we've got and if there's anything I definitely do want to equip. Okay, we want HP up 10%. Okay, cool. So, Tantarion duffed over. Let's go back to the guard room and save our game. And I think that is probably enough action for now, because I've had a couple of videos or sessions that were a bit longer than I had wanted. So, we'll call this video here, and then we will continue with Alexandria getting utterly wrecked. Yeah. It goes fine! It's not like this is Act 2, where your party have to get your faces kicked in all the time. This game really has an extended Act 2, I'm not going to lie. Anyway, that's said and done. I think we will call this video here, and we shall rejoin in the next one and see what we can do about the city of Alexandria being turned into a giant, great, flaming mess. Ciao, ciao.